to Thursday's Telegraph, I thought that magic white powder would have been having a stimulating effect, but apparently Costa Rica and Colombia have an even bigger problem with inactivity than the UK, Lewis.
Yeah, well, this is one of those stories. UK suffering worst labour crisis in the West. They find out that a lot of people in England don't want to work, and there's only a few countries in the world where they don't want to work even more, which is Colombia and Costa Rica. And I can understand that. I've been to both of those countries, and they're fantastic countries. You don't want to work when you're in Costa Rica. You want to go surfing and eat fruit. And at Colombia, you want to do other things. Great coffee. And so this is another example of how how the press, and this is I think this Telegraph, the press is bad-mouthing the British worker.
I thought you were going to say Costa Rica.
They've
always got it in for them, haven't they?
Well, because they're over there. Maybe they're not. But the fact there's a huge article on this is, I'll tell you why they don't want to work. Because they all have diabetes out there. They're all sick. There's not enough. They're not being paid enough money.
Finding the bit about your ex-wife in here as well.
Well, upsettingly, he is right. There's a concern that by 2040, they're saying nearly 1 in 4 working-age people could be suffering from a significant medical condition.
Yes.
1 in 4? What?
But then it was last week or the week before on the show, there was a front page about how every constituency had an increase in people having sickies, and a lot of it was down south, and it's all mental health, and we were saying it's just Southerners having ennui, taking I can't get the right white wine that goes with my hummus. I have to be signed off. And there's a lot of that going off in there as well. But, I mean, how do you get people to work if they genuinely have an ailment? There's work that's available, especially in this modern-day world that has work from home. Then you get them a job where they work from home, and then we can complain about them working from home, which is the other thing the newspapers do.
No, the way you get people to work is to stop their benefits, number one, and to raise the amount that they're being paid, and to give people valuable, important work, like we're on GBNews. What do you think? Do you think I was doing anything before they asked me to do this?
I know you weren't. We've gigged together.
Just for a minute there, I was like, wow, it's like having Thomas Sowell in the studio, and then it went downhill again quite quickly.
It's about doing valuable work. And the fact that we've got a massive immigration, which is basically crushing paychecks, which means people don't want to work. They'd rather stay at home and collect the benefits.
Wow.